Welcome everyone to today's top 10 most expensive cards. Today we're counting down the top 10 most expensive Pikachu cards. And I'm going to tell you, some of the prices aren't just going to blow your mind. They're going to make you sit back in your chair and think to yourself, wow, why didn't I collect Pokemon cards 25 years ago? Because looking this stuff up, it sure made me think that. So, today's format is going to be a little bit different, as the normal website I use did not have the appropriate formatting and prices and everything. So I had to use a different website, so it may look a little bit different today. And if you like my top 10 videos, please go ahead and like this video along with smashing that sub button, along with commenting down below what Pokemon or series or set or really anything Pokemon related you want to see in next week's top 10 video. Now, let's get this video going and start off with the 10th most expensive Pikachu, which is going to be a Pikachu from the Legendary Collection, the Reverse Holo Pikachu, which in PSA 10 form recently sold for £4,000, which is pretty much the equivalent of about 5,000 US dollars. So, a card like this, PSA 10 form, FYI, it's a Reverse Holo, selling for $5,000. Yeah, I'm hoping you didn't throw this card away or give it to a company for 2 cents because it was a bulk card to you. That would hurt a little. At number 9, we have ourselves the next Pikachu, which is going to be the Birthday Black Star promo holographic Pikachu. Last recently sold PSA 10 of this card sold for a whopping $6,750. Now, I know Celebrations isn't going to be the same as this, but Celebrations wasn't printed like crazy. So if you got yourself some birthday celebration Pikachus, I do suggest holding on to them. I don't think they'll be worth close to $7,000 in PSA 10 form, but 20 years from now, you never know. It could be paying for a chunk of your kids' college tuition. At number 8, we have ourselves the 1995 Japanese Top Zone Blueback No Number Pikachu, PSA 9, not even a 10. Could imagine what a 10 would sell for, man. Sold for $6,767. That is what I call absolute insanity. A cool looking Pokemon Pikachu card like this, I'd love to have in my collection. Unfortunately, that price tag says no, no, no. If you ever got a card like this and you thought it wasn't cool, hip, whatever, because it wasn't a normal Pikachu card and you got rid of it, my heart bleeds for you. At number 7, we have ourselves the Pikachu coming from the slowly loaded page. 1999 base set first edition Shadowless Red Cheeks Pikachu, PSA 10, recently sold for $6,900. This card was a misprint, as the red cheeks were only supposed to be red cheeks for I don't know what reason. It was a US thing that was a misprint. They got switched back to the yellow, but if you got yourself a red cheek first edition Shadowless Pikachu, I do hope you have it in good condition, because that's a lot of money right there. Now, for the 5th most expensive Pikachu, we have ourselves what's going to be a Pikachu coming from the Phantoms Gold Star Collection 2006 EX, last sold for $8,600. That price tag is insane, but that artwork makes it worth it. That was only the 5th most expensive Pikachu, and we're almost cracking $10,000. let's go ahead and see what number 4 is going to be. We have ourselves, number 5. The 96 Japanese base set. No rarity symbol Pikachu. This is considered a misprint, which is why it has a Beckett 9.5 $9,000 price tag. That's right. Almost cracking 10 grand, and we're only on the 5th most expensive Pikachu. Imagine if this was a Beckett 10 or a Black Label Beckett. Oh, forget about it. This card would be probably close to the hundreds of thousands if it got a grade like that. Sadly, for the owner, it only reached a 9.5. Coming in now with the 4th most expensive Pikachu is a Pokemon E-card sample from 2002 Pikachu. We have ourselves a PSA 10 regular looking Pokemon selling for $12,500. Now, the reason what makes this card worth so much more, because I know a lot of people are looking at this card. I actually have this card, but it's not the same as this card. See, this Pikachu has a sample stamp on the bottom right-hand corner here, which makes the price tag for this card shoot up astronomically to an insanely higher height. We finally cracked the $10,000 price tag. Coming in at number 3, I'm a little scared to know what the price is because these prices are getting crazy. The 3rd most expensive Pikachu we have is going to be a 2016 20th anniversary 24 karat gold. No idea what that word is. Jinza Tanaka Japanese Pikachu. My apologies if I butchered that in any way, shape, or form. Not even in PSA format or any other slab type seal holder. This card is selling for $12,655. It's a really nice looking card, and for it being 24 karat gold, I can see why that price tag is as high as it is. Now, for the 2nd most expensive Pikachu card, we have a Top Sun Prism Pikachu from 1995, Japanese, selling for $15,000 in PSA 10 format. That is absolutely insane that a non-traditional Pokemon card, maybe because it's non-traditional, it's at that price tag, but nonetheless is selling for $15,000 American dollars in the PSA 10 format. Absolutely insane and absolutely unheard of. But hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen, because if you think a $15,000 price tag is insane, then the number 1 most expensive Pikachu is not just going to blow your mind, but it is absolutely going to make you go white in the face, especially if you had this card, because this card is selling for an astronomical amount of money. Very few have it, and very few know about it. So the top 10 most expensive Pikachu card is going to be the Pikachu Japanese Illustrator recent PSA 10 sold for, you're reading that right, $5,275,000. I know it says PSA 7, but this is just going off of a PSA 10. It is sold for over $500,000. And for those who don't know, what made Pokemon famous was this card when they had, you can guess who it is, Logan Paul buying it up after he got Pokemon famous for the first edition Shadowless Charizard sales, scams, skadives, and all that. This was his second big one. And let me tell you, this card isn't a card you're just going to find in a folder. This card is not just rare, it is insanely rare. I think there was only a single-digit amount of these cards made. You could literally read down below. This isn't just the holy grail of Pikachu cards. Too many. This is the holy grail of all of Pokemon cards because of its rarity. The card, which features artwork from Pikachu's original illustrator, oh, that's why, was given as a prize to an illustration contest and held by the famous Koro Comics. What makes it so rare? Okay, I was wrong, not single digits. 39 copies were printed, 24 of which have been graded by PSA, which means there's 15 of these cards right now, somewhere out there in the world, that 15 people don't know that they're sitting on an early retirement fund, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Or maybe they got destroyed, sadly. But the fact that 15 of these cards are out there makes me just personally want to check my local thrift stores. Want to go to every single yard sale and just look through every single kid's binders just to make sure it's not out there just thrown around. And like I was saying, April 2022, Logan Paul sent shockwaves through the hobby at WrestleMania 38 as he wore the only PSA 10 illustrator in existence to the ring. He had purchased it for $5.25 million, which is the record most expensive Pokemon card has ever been bought through private sale. If you enjoyed this series and you want to see more, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. Comment down below what you want to see for the next week's top 10 most expensive anything related Pokemon series. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you have this card and for some reason don't want it, you could just mail it to me. I'm just saying. Alright everyone, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Let me know down below what's the next video in this top 10 you want to see. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day.